Hey, so it's Monday. Oh, look at these guys. These are old pepper plants I didn't dig up. Well, no, kind of got dug up. So it's like the 19th. And it's January and it's like 50 degrees out here. Isn't it, girl? It's warm, huh? I'm just taking a walk around the yard. Oh, I gotta get back in there and start cleaning all this junk up. So, let's take a look. This is how my stuff put away for the winter. I don't know. Says there's the bobcat, junk on top of it. Everything's got junk on top of it. I winterized everything and hung it, and I think I think I'd left a message for Seth that I was going to show him when he did his new shed. I had mentioned something about the way I rack my stuff to save him room, because he had his trimmers on his wall like that, and I done that for a while. But I took a 2x4. Let's see if this will zoom. There we go. That's just a 2x4 with holes and just some dowels put in. You know, so it's one 2x4 running all the way down. And I mean, and I don't have it squeezed in at all, but you can see I got all kinds of junk hanging on there. A few trimmers and the backpack blower down there, and my hedge trimmers, and I mean there's still all kinds of room. I mean I got all kinds of junk hanging, hats and BB guns and backpacks, but anyway, I was coming out to, I got a trimmer down there, it's my old Ryobi. I was really going to think about maybe pulling that Cub Cadet out. I got to order some stuff for it though, I guess, first. I'm gonna start getting stuff ready, man. We're looking at next weekend. They're saying 60 degrees. So this is how everything's been sitting for the winter in this one. I don't think I have really anything put away. Oh, I guess I do. In this shed, this is more of my tool shed. And my Honda's sitting in here. I mean, look at all the random crap. An old bow, there's my kid's bow. There's another bag for that Cub Cadet. Torch, that's the best weed killer right there. Just torch those little shits. Actually, what I was going to do, and I never got around to it this winter, was that guy right there. And I still might do it. It still might be time, depending on the weather. Let me pull this off. This is a Troy-built, old Troy-built 33-inch. I don't know if 33-inch combination deck. So you can side discharge, or you can put the bagging on it. It uses the same bagging system as that Cub. This has an 8.5 Briggs on it. As you can see, there's some deck issues going on here. But you know, I mean, for this mower, this was my first mower that I used in the beginning of the season. The reason I stopped using it, you can see here, all the oil that's sitting there. There's no oil in it now. It all leaked out of the I guess the gasket down there, wherever the main gasket is. This guy right here would be the culprit. I would assume. I haven't played with it at all. But I mean, it was, and it's a pull start. I mean, there's no oil in it, so I can't really do anything. But I mean, a ton of compression. It'd start about like the third crank, then it started smoking really bad, and then after that, all this happened. Just started leaking oil really bad, and that was pretty much the end of me messing with it. I had the Cub Cadet by then, and I just switched over it. But one thing I like about this mower better was, instead of the cables like the Cub Cadet, like this is your blading gauge here, but they're rods, just like over here. You know, everything is rod. I like that. That's your drive and your blades, and you know, your clutch. It's all right here on this handle, so I like that. But I like the fact that everything was rod instead of cable. Only cable on it's your throttle. But you know, and here's, instead of a kick, instead of having the knee gear, you know, you just got this guy up here for your gears. But it did okay. I mean, it would move. It cut good. It's got, you know, 2 blades under there, like the rest of them. Like I said, it's a 33 inch. But let me put this back on before I forget. This is like my junk pile. You see, I still got some bark under there, some soil. And there's some hay under that tarp. Or some straw, I should say, not hay. There's my I don't know if you can see her. My cat hanging out in there. My outdoor cat. So, well, I'm just out here dinking around outside since it's warm. One thing I might do, I never did it in the fall, was the bushes over here. This round one, this guy right here, and this guy right here, and that one right there, those round ones. I was going to take my hedge trimmers and smooth them out, and they're not horrible. I don't mess with the big ones, these tall guys. It's just, I don't wrestle with that junk. But these, I mean, if it's going to be that warm next week, I may pull out the hedge trimmers and fire them back up and trim those out maybe. Let's see what else. I got a lot of stuff to do all of a sudden. It starts warming up, man. I start freaking out. I took, you know, pretty much sat on my butt all winter, other than school. As far as lawn care, I didn't really do anything. But those aren't my dogs. That's the neighbor's dogs barking. They're nuts. And then one other thing I gotta do. It's a good girl. I've got to. I'll definitely do a video on this. But I've got to pull my trailer into the garage. And then I've got to take the. Sorry, somebody was walking by. Got my dog fired up. But I'm gonna have to pop the caps off and repack my bearings. There's a little bit in there, but right at the end of the season, it started squeaking a little bit. As I was driving around, I'd get just a screech. Not a bad one. When I was slowing, it would squeak. So, I have to repack those. I mean, I put probably 6,000 miles on the trailer this summer. But anyway, that's what I got going on. without dinking around, wasting some time as the weather's warming up. You guys have a good one.